Hello, once again we are talking about an essay entitled as a bookish topic. The bookish topic is written by R.K. Narayan. R.K. Narayan was born in 1906 in Madras to a school teacher of a village named Rasipuram. His father's name was Krishnaswamy Iyer, hence the R in his name stands for Rasipuram and K for his father Krishnaswamy in place of Narayan Swami. He calls himself Narayan. As a student of Narayan was not brilliant. As a student, Narayan was not brilliant. He failed both in high school and intermediate examination. He graduated at the age of 24 from Maharaja College, Mysore in 1930. Then he worked as a clerk to support his family and then was teacher in a village school. But he did not like jobs. He wanted to be a writer, so he gave up these jobs after some time. He started writing as a journalist. He found novel Swami and Friends. His first novel, Swami and Friends, was started writing as a published in 1935. The most important event of his life took place in 1935 when he met his future wife uh, Rajam for the first time. He fell in the love with her at first sight. Then he went to the girl's father uh, and proposed marriage. The girl's parents, impressed his frankness and honesty, agreed to marriage. He had a daughter, Hema. His wife died in 1939 for 6 years after his uh, terrible loss. Narayan did not write any novel. His major novel, The English Teacher, was preceded by volume of short stories like Malgudi Days, Dobu and other stories, and Cyclone and other stories. There are thereafter appeared an Astrologer's Day and the other stories. His novel The Guide received Sahitya Academy Award. The novel has been filmed. Narayan was awarded Padma Bhushan in 1969. R.K. Narayan is a writer of considerable merit. He observed life in its depth and variety. The character he has portrayed are generally from the middle class society. He has a keen eye for the comic in the life around him. Irony is the most powerful literary device used by Narayan to parents. He He was successfully established himself as a creative writer who balanced the role of a spokesman of the community and that of the free spirit of writer. He pays considerable attention to personal experiences. His childhood experiences have given him raw material for the creation of his character. With his deep understanding and psychology of children, the delineation of child character adds a new dimension to his growth as an artist. In 1967, The University of Leeds conferred on him the degree of on honorary D.Litt. in 1973. The British Council enrolled him as an eminent writer of India writing in English. It also included his name in its series Writer and Their Works. R.K. Narayan is also well known in British and America as an eminent writer of English literature in India. In the field, he is considered as a great Graham Greene and Faulkner. In 1973, in Britain, his writings were considered uh, best from the Indian soil. They have been published by Matthew Cole London. Many of his novels and short stories have also been published in France. The bookish topic, R.K. Narayan's essay entitled The Bookish Topic is a lively comment on the borrowers of the books. It describes a common experience of all those persons who have been who have been books which many people like to read. Such people, when they see a book which they like, borrow it and after that forget to return them. Either they lost the book or time it to someone else and then forget about it. But the owner of the book is disturbed. He might had need the book. He tried to have it back. He tried to back mm, to to have it back from the borrower who fails to return it once on some um, pretext or the other. He calls such a person a book pirate. Book pirate. The borrower ceases to be his friend. In spite of his best efforts, he does not get his book. He gives general suggestions to the people who owe good books. The writer, if you love your book, don't lend it and to anyone on the earth. This ought to be one's guiding principle. Narayan is so bitter against the borrowers of his books because they do not return the borrowed books and soon disowned him. The borrower said he was on a tour and he did not know where he was at present. The book borrower goes behind the hedge because he does not want to meet the man who lent him a book. Actually, the author suggests that if you love your book, you should never lend it to anybody on this earth. This is a satirical and humorous essay written by R.K. Narayan. Thank you.